And now, back to the Commonwealth Bowl Blitz.
Commonwealth Bowl Blitz back on the scene right here on WFXR. Next bowl preview is on the Virginia Cavaliers. Let's take a look at UVA and their bowl history. The Fenway Bowl will be UVA's 22nd bowl appearance. Cavaliers 8-13 overall in bowls. Their last bowl game, the 2019 Orange Bowl, Florida beating Virginia 36-28 back on December 30th. Their last bowl win came in the 2018 Belk Bowl. Virginia shutting out South Carolina 28-0 on December 29th that year. This is the first ever meeting between Virginia and SMU. Virginia, they've lost 4 of their last 5 bowl games, and this is the first ever Fenway Bowl. Now, Virginia at 6-6 will play Southern Methodist at 8-4 in the inaugural Fenway Bowl, played at Fenway Park Wednesday, December 29th. Game scheduled for kickoff time of 11 a.m. The contest will be the first college football bowl game to be played at the historic home of the Boston Red Sox, and the first Division I bowl game to be held in New England. Football games have been played at Fenway Park as far back as 1914. The Cavaliers will play their first game in the city of Boston since 2010 when they visited Boston College. The inaugural Fenway Bowl was scheduled to be part of the 2020-2021 bowl season, but was not held due to COVID-19 concerns. The biggest story connected to the football program this past season for Virginia, the announcement 2 weeks ago of Bronco Mendenhall stepping down as head football coach after the Fenway Bowl. The announcement hit close to home for one family, and WFXR Sports' David de Guzman shares how Glenver head football coach Kevin Clifford, the announcement impacted him and his family.
In Bronco Mendenhall's 6 seasons with the Cavaliers, the head coach impacted dozens of student athletes, including Glenver alum Josh Clifford. And after Mendenhall announced his resignation, I caught up with Josh's dad and Highlanders head coach Kevin Clifford to reflect on the impact Mendenhall had on Josh and the family.
I know exactly the implications of people, because that's the decision. That's the world I live in. The decisions I make, in fact, impact families and young people, and so I don't take it lightly.
When Bronco Mendenhall decided to step down from his head coaching role at UVA, the decision shocked nearly everyone, including Kevin Clifford and his son Josh, who is wrapping up his career as a Cavalier.
He was shocked and he was upset because he really likes Coach Mendenhall, and he understands what Coach Mendenhall, the opportunity that he gave him, and he's very much appreciative of that opportunity and grateful for it. And I think when we were sad because we really think a lot of him as a human being.
After playing for his dad at Glenver, Josh became a preferred walk-on at Virginia and got to be part of a program on the rise under Mendenhall's direction. From bowl games to a signature victory over rival Virginia Tech in 2019, there was plenty for the Clifford family to be grateful for.
And just the experience, the fact that my son went to UVA, got to play in a Power 5 conference, got on the field a little bit, and played for good men that cared about his well-being.
As Mendenhall gets set to depart Charlottesville, his character has left an impact on the athletes and families associated with the program.
I just think the way he handled himself with integrity and honesty and just class. And I'm proud my son was associated with another man like that.
And as a dad and fellow head coach himself, Kevin Clifford understood Mendenhall's decision to focus more time on family.
And I think every coach eventually comes to that point, where you start evaluating what's more important. I think it's really cool that he decided when and where. And I think that's important for all of us. If my wife came to me today and said, I want you to quit coaching, I'd quit coaching.
Mendenhall still has one more game with the Wahoos before going their separate ways. And as for what's next,
we're going to move on, and when Josh graduates, and it'll be memories that will last a lifetime for us, fond and good memories.
Memories made possible by Bronco Mendenhall.
Josh Clifford has already earned his degree at UVA, but still has 2 years of eligibility remaining. He's chosen to enter the transfer portal as a graduate transfer.
Thank you so much, David. Now, the new era is getting underway in Charlottesville as the University of Virginia announced on Monday they introduced their next head football coach, Tony Elliott. It was a warm welcome outside the McHugh Center. Current and former UVA football players, as well as donors and alumni gathering to greet Tony Elliott. Now, his first public appearance since the announcement was official last Friday. Much of the focus of his opening remarks was on the program itself and doing things the right way. There was very little on X's and O's and more of a message on making a positive impact on the lives of the players. and turning Virginia into a model program for all of the college football. After spending the last 11 years on the staff at Clemson, Tony Elliott is ready to take the helm of the Cavaliers, his first head coaching role of his career. David de Guzman has more on the Cavaliers' new head football coach.
This is a pivotal moment for our football program, and we are honored to have Coach Elliott as our coach, as our leader.
In an outdoor setting set against the bright December sun, a new day arrived on the grounds of the University of Virginia with the arrival of Tony Elliott.
I have patiently waited for this opportunity, and I'm ready. Over the past 11 years, I've seen the establishment of a championship culture, what it looks like, and I'm prepared for this moment.
After spending 11 seasons on Dabo Swinney's staff at Clemson, Virginia marks Elliott's first head coaching role. And in his first introductory press conference, he laid out his vision for UVA to become a model program in the sport.
My goal is to contribute to changing the narrative in college football and demonstrate that you can win at the highest level, and you can do so while achieving excellence in education, leadership, and service.
His journey already inspiring players and fans at UVA. The California native spending part of his childhood homeless before moving to South Carolina to settle with his aunt and uncle.
I was a lost child because of the circumstances, but by the grace of God, I was saved by my family and my aunt, football, education, and really the first moment I was sitting up on the 3rd floor and I looked out and I saw the V and I realized, dude, you're the head coach at Virginia. Like, really? Like, you're the head coach.
That was David de Guzman with a report. Coach Elliott has also been an assistant coach at South Carolina State and Furman. So this will be Elliott's first coaching job outside of the Palmetto State.